Welcome to Lifehacking Essentials mini-sode. This is going to be a series where we discuss, could be apps, could be products, could be squats, could be any number of things that are essential for life hacking. And this week we're discussing one of everybody's favorite, except maybe Mike, but coconut oil.
I love coconut oil. I like the guys that bring in coconut oil. Not as much as Steve, but I don't think anyone likes it as much as Steve.
So guys, let's go around quickly on the benefits of coconut oil.
I got my list here. So it boosts metabolism, increases thyroid health, it's antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial, and those properties are due to lauric acid, which has actually had promising results with HIV patients. Yeah. So that's interesting. It strengthens the immune system, tying into that last point. It allows for better absorption of a lot of minerals. It's got cognitive benefits. It boosts brain function, and it's been used to treat Alzheimer's.
Who's back that?
Independent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And a lot of just testimonials from people. And
definitely helps.
With the cognitive benefits, I notice it too. If I just have coffee with coconut oil, like instantly I feel sharper and I have more clarity.
So, may I ask the obvious question? Have you tried coffee without coconut oil? And I assume the answer is yes.
Yeah.
And you feel better with the coconut oil. Cool.
Yeah. It's like significant, especially when you first start it.
Yeah.
Then you really feel it. And then to continue down this list, it reduces seizures. It has a lot of promising results with people with epilepsy. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps to reverse diabetes. And it boosts energy, so it could be a good pre-workout. And regarding the boosting energy thing, like there have been a few times where like I just felt myself tired and groggy, and after just having a spoonful of coconut oil, it like within 20 minutes it brings me back to normal. It's amazing in that sense.
So how is it that you know that that's not Jesus?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe Jesus lives through coconut.
Coconut oil has Jesus in it. That's good.
But let's check the ingredients.
I mean, I felt like we already lost all of our religious subscribers already.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I don't see Jesus in the ingredients, but he might be one of those unlisted ingredients.
May I add another point that, because I was going to say antimicrobial, you stole that, because you know everything about coconut oil. But one of the other things that, as you know, is fantastic is that it has a much higher smoke point than other cooking oils.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hit that smoke point, it releases a lot of really bad stuff for you. And so having that ability to use much higher heat when you're cooking without endangering yourself and adding all these carcinogens to your body is a very nice benefit.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
That's why I do all my cooking with coconut oil. And a lot of people cook fries, like if they're frying anything or making things like that, coconut oil. Because olive oil has a very low smoke point. Mm-hmm.
I like to use it on my skin. Makes me feel all good on the inside.
That's the next section. Moisturizer, that's what I use. Oil pulling, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so instead of mouthwash, this is actually an ancient Indian practice. They've done it for thousands of years. In the morning, before you eat anything, you swish around coconut oil in your mouth for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Don't swallow any because it brings all of that bacteria and all that stuff out of your mouth. So then you spit it out after 5 or 10 minutes. So that's called oil pulling, and I do it every morning. And it's really good for the immune system because we harbor so much bacteria and so many microbes in there. So if you're constantly swallowing that kind of stuff, it's overloading your immune system.
You know what the fucked up thing is? I was oil pulling one day, and I went to blast from hot to cold in the shower.
And
I swallowed some, and that's like the day after. That's when my like rash came out, like, and like it just has been fucked up ever since.
You swallowed a microbe bomb.
Yeah, that's what I wondered at first.
Yeah.
Sunscreen?
Yeah, you can use it as sunscreen. It's a low SPF. I forgot the exact number, but you can use it as sunscreen, and it doesn't have all the chemicals and all the bullshit they put in sunscreen.
Did not know that. It would be interesting to know the actual SPF. We should check that
I
out.
think it's like 10 or 15 or something
Wow.
like that.
Holy shit. It's pretty impressive.
Massage oil, done that.
Mm-hmm. And you can make toothpaste with it.
I've done that.
I think
for
I
now.
think a good combination is like coconut oil and baking soda. I think that's what a lot of people do. There might be like other ingredients that you can throw in for flavor, but I think those two form the basis for it.
Nice.
And then anything skin related, so cuts, put it on acne, bug bites, sunburn, athlete's foot. I have some on my feet right now because they were drying up. I've been putting it on cuts, and it's just good for everything. And then also, you can use it for anything that you would use WD-40 for. So, yeah.
You put it in like a door hinge?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, same
Huh.
thing. And it
Yeah.
doesn't have like the obnoxious smells like that kind of stuff has.
All right, what kind to get?
Well, organic, virgin, and unrefined. So those three are key.
Is there, and I don't know what these terms even mean, but is there an extra virgin also? Like olive oil, I mean?
That's extra virgin, I think.
Is it? No, it's just virgin. I think they just have virgin for coconut oil.
I don't even
Yeah.
actually know what that means. So.
Extra virgin.
Huh.
Name it.
Ah, there you go.
Way better.
But
It's
thi-
more virginal.
this one is my favorite and the best in my opinion, and I just love the company too. It's Dr. Bronner's coconut oil.
Oh, the one with the weird sayings on their soap?
Yeah.
Great company.
Dr. Bronner's has some good stuff, and I really like all their products.
Lastly, why was it seen as bad for so long in the USA? And what was the cause of this
Because
perception?
it's not saturated fat, and saturated fat's bad for you.
Is that old lady or old man?
A little bit of both.
But yeah, it was that fat scare from like the 80s and 90s where all fat is bad for you, and all the latest research like completely overturned that. So
Yeah, seeing as, I mean, the real epidemic of heart disease took off after the 80s and 90s when the initial bad fat.
yep, it's inflammation.
Refined carbohydrates
Yeah.
and processed blah blah blah.
Inflammation is what causes all the harm. It's not the saturated fat. It's not cholesterol.
And then the low hormones that also attribute to the same sort of things.
All right. You got anything else?
Well, for those over 18, it's a sexual lubricant as well.
Ah.